So I am thankful to God because literally 4 years ago, I was laid out on a couch having a hard time breathing with what they deemed to be COVID, and I couldn't do much for myself. I had maybe 2 people who probably was able to give me a hand. One was my mother. She was able to, drop some stuff off after work. And another was an acquaintance who I thought was a friend. But, despite whatever happened, I'm still thankful to God. And another was a stranger I met that had the same name as my grandfather. I still found that rather to be strange. Yeah. But overall, I just thank God. I thank God because from this point until the 16th, more like the 9th until the 16th, it became harder and harder to do anything. Even just to make a sandwich became difficult. I barely had the strength. I went to the hospital. I got turned away. And I say, you know what? I know how I feel. And I know what could possibly help. And I was ignored. And I'm not a quitter. I'm not someone who gives up. So what did I do? I called my primary care provider and say, you know what, this is how I feel. And normally when this happens, there's certain steps that I normally take. And she prescribed me said medication, but it was late, so the pharmacy I had, it didn't open until the next day. So I got somebody to pick it up for me, and they brought it to me. But before I could take certain medication, I needed to eat something. Just for me to make a sandwich with just peanut butter. It became so hard. It took every strength I had in my body, to the point where I think I only got done with maybe like 2 days or 2.5 maybe days of the medication, because I had an inhaler because I was wheezing, because by that time my breathing was a little bit compromised. So I needed an inhaler. Not because I'm asthmatic or anything like that. I'm not. It's just that when it gets so bad, it affects the breathing. So yeah. So I had that. Then did I have prednisone? I can't remember if I had prednisone at the time, but I know I did have a Z-Pak, and I didn't make it through. I took a picture of it. I didn't make it through all the days. I didn't have the strength. I did not. In those times, I probably wish I was like married or something with a caring spouse. So I could be fed or taken care of, but I thank God for the strength to be able to do as much as I could. Also within that time, I was still grieving, and I compromised my living situation. I was buying stuff. I know I probably said it before, but I'll say it again briefly. I was buying stuff as a healing mechanism, not even realizing what I was doing because I wasn't seeing clearly. My judgment was clouded. I was buying stuff. So many times people on the outside might be able to see, but once you're the one dealing with it, you might not be able to see clearly. And at that time, I wasn't really having company or anything. So, and then the ones I did have, I realized they were not there to help. They were on a mission. So yeah, but with the strength of God, with his protection, I made it through. So 4 years ago, I was wasting away slowly. But I thank God. I did lose and put back on some, but we're getting there. And this time, it will stay. It's about maintaining and being consistent. And consistency. So yeah, not sure what you're probably going through. You probably think you can't make it. You feel like you just wanna fade away into whatever might have you down. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, because God is able. God is able. What man meant for evil, God will take it and turn it into good every time. What man meant for evil, God will turn it into something good. So hope this encourages someone. Love you with the love of Christ. Until next time, be blessed. Don't give up. Right now it might not seem good, but you know what? It will get better. You have to believe it. You have to have faith. Faith is the substance of things, hope for the evidence of things not seen. You have to believe. Okay? You have to believe. Have a blessed one again. I love you with the love of Christ. Until next time. Bye. Be encouraged. Be encouraged.